Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do a quick video on what I do sometimes to earn a little cash, which helps me to do some videos on YouTube because obviously YouTube doesn't pay very much and you got to keep the cash flow coming. So a little extra every now and then is helpful. So what I'm doing today is I have an all-in-one HP computer that was brought to me, fit it with a hard drive. We're going to find out, we're going to see if we can investigate a little bit and see if we can get it going. Okay, so this is how I really make most of my money here on my off hours is repairing computers. So I thought I'd show this to you. So this computer here is an all-in-one. Came to me, it's not booting up, had an error message. So I've investigated the error message and it looks like it's a hard drive issue. So we're going to try and figure it out. We're going to turn it on and see what happens. So here we go. We're just going to boot it up and see what kind of message we get on the screen here. And then we'll see if we can fix it. Okay, so here's our keyboard error because it doesn't have a keyboard connected to it. But that's okay because it should be built in. If not, we'll connect the keyboard. Okay, so right now it's coming up and it actually is attempting to do a automatic repair. So the person that brought it here, he maybe not, maybe he just didn't do a check and see if he could fix it this way. Or maybe he tried this and it didn't work. So we're going to see what we can do. So we're going to give this a few minutes. Okay, so that message just disappeared. Now we're just going to wait and see what happens. So at this point I can hear the hard drive spinning. Although the error message that I was getting before, that he wrote down for me, was that it was probably a hard drive error. So that's why we're just going to wait and see if Windows will do its automatic repair. And if it will, then that's great and I take it back to them and cost them nothing. If it doesn't, maybe we'll have to replace the hard drive or just maybe install your operating system a second time and see if we can get it to come up. You can probably see my little dog in the background from all the stuff here. How you doing, buddy? Good, buddy. Yes, you are. Yes, you're a star now. You're on TV. There you go. So what I'm going to try and do is, it's not coming up. I have a bootable USB drive. So I'm going to put that into the side of the computer. And we're going to try and reboot it and get it to see if it'll boot from the USB drive and allow it to repair itself from there. So let's hope this works. Okay, so we're going to let it come up now. Let's see if it finds a USB, which it should. Now, I haven't worked on an all-in-one computer before, so this is a first for me. So we're going to see how this works out. If the hard drive is working at all, it should detect that USB. But what I'm going to try is, because it's still looking for a keyboard, I'm going to get a keyboard and hook it up. But right now it's doing the automatic repair, so it should look for the USB next after it tries that and it doesn't work. So we're going to give it a minute. Okay, so right now I decided I would try putting in a Windows 7 disk into there's a little one on the side here, optical disk, to see if it'll boot from that. Because once we get to the main screen, then we can probably solve our problems. Now, remains to be seen whether that will happen or not. But troubleshooting is the name of the game sometimes. I mean, I suspect it is a hard drive, but before you just assume it is a hard drive, there's a few things you can try just to determine what's going on. So we're going to see what happens. Okay, so after going through and exhausting all the software possibilities of what could be wrong, I've determined that it's the hard drive. So on an HP 21 Pavilion, in order to take it apart, there's a screw here and there's one here. It does not come out, so you just unscrew it and then you're just going to pry the top of it off. So prying it off, you have to put a little bit of pressure. My recommendation is go from this side here, and when it comes off, it'll just pop right off, and then you get to the guts of what's inside. So because we're going to be going to the hard drive, of course it's right here. So all you have to do is just unplug your SATA cables here. You've got a couple screws here holding the hard drive in place. You're going to remove it, and then you're just going to replace it, and that'll be it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so the little trick to this one here, there's a screw right here. You loosen that screw, it will not come out. And it's even got an arrow here to tell you what you got to do. So you loosen this screw, and then you're just going to pull it forward. Okay, what that's going to let you do is going to disconnect from the SATA cable, and then your hard drive is self-contained in here. So then you're going to take your screws in the end here, you're going to take that off, you're going to replace this hard drive, put it back inside, and replace it simply by sliding it back in place. So that's all there's going to be to replacing the hard drive in this particular all-in-one system. Okay, so just to show you that it worked, hard drive's in. Now don't get rid of the other hard drive because there's going to be drivers and stuff you might need off there. And you can still access that hard drive maybe individually and just retrieve the data and back it up. So, but you need an external device, and that's one of my other videos of how to do that. But for now, we're ready to go in. Windows is ready to be set up. I'm using a USB stick to install a Windows 10 fresh, and then everything will go back on there. All right, so that pretty much is the end of the hard drive repair. All right, everybody, so if you like that video, hit that like. If you don't, hit the dislike. Leave me a comment either way and let me know if you have any questions. And just in case you didn't notice, my little background, everything is turned off. My UPS is broke, so I'm going to get a new one of those. I'll get that real soon, probably before my next video. Because I don't want to leave it on because the power here in the house tends to be a little bit flaky at times, and it's just too expensive a computer to have the voltage kind of fry it. So anyway, like that video, dislike it, leave a comment, but above all else, please subscribe. Helps me out a ton. And make sure you watch those videos because I need the watch time. Thanks.